Good morning. It's Wednesday, February 4th, and this is Connecticut Today, CT Insider's daily audio briefing. Catch up on Connecticut, all news, no noise, in under 5 minutes. We're starting off with a quick look at the weather. Expect a tranquil winter day with highs around freezing and mostly sunny skies. Wind chills will make it feel colder, so dress for the chill. We'll have the full weather update at the end of the briefing. In today's headlines, the Connecticut General Assembly opens its 13-week midterm session this morning in Hartford. The session begins in a politically charged atmosphere with uncertainty from the U.S. Congress and the Trump White House, and as Republicans look to challenge Governor Ned Lamont in the fall election. The day is mostly ceremonial, with Governor Lamont scheduled to deliver his budget address at noon. Lawmakers are expected to focus on affordability, with Senate President pro tempore Martin Looney saying the top priority is a bill called an Act Concerning Affordability. Proposals include removing the tax on clothing under $100, eliminating the tax on school supplies, and removing the 7.35% tax on prepared meals from grocery stores. Democrats also want to create tax credits for renters and fully eliminate taxes on Social Security payments. The session will also address the remaining $330 million in a contingency fund created last year to help the state respond to federal funding changes and rising health insurance costs. Governor Lamont is set to propose a $200 per person rebate to help offset high energy costs in Connecticut. According to the governor's office, the one-time rebate program would be open to full-time residents who filed a personal income tax return for 2024. Single filers and married couples filing separately earning up to $200,000 would receive $200, while joint filers earning up to $400,000 would get $400. The program is expected to benefit about 2.2 million people and would be funded by diverting income tax receipts from the Budget Reserve Fund. The proposal will require a 3/5 vote in both the House and Senate. The governor's office anticipates debate from both parties over the state's fiscal guardrails. High electricity costs remain a major issue, with Connecticut households and businesses paying some of the highest rates in the continental U.S. Lawmakers are considering new limits on law enforcement's use of automated license plate readers, or ALPRs, which can log and track license plates of passing cars. This comes after a CT Insider investigation found thousands of instances where out-of-state police and other authorities searched data collected from these cameras in Connecticut, often labeled as ICE or ICE Assist. Some lawmakers say these searches may violate state law that restricts cooperation with federal immigration officials. State Attorney General William Tong plans to investigate the database searches, and legislative committees are expected to consider bills that would regulate how long data can be kept and how it can be shared. Lawmakers are also discussing whether to require approval before police use ALPRs and to ensure strong privacy protections in contracts with camera companies. Connecticut will be well represented at the Winter Olympics in Italy, with several athletes and coaches who have ties to the state. Notable names include Hillary Knight, a Choate graduate and Team USA captain in women's hockey, and figure skater Maxim Naumov, who grew up in Simsbury. Other athletes with Connecticut connections include Tage Thompson, a former Yukon hockey player, Emily Fischnoller, a Suffield-raised luger, and Kristen Santos Griswold, a Fairfield native competing in short track speed skating. The state is also represented by coaches, trainers, and staff in both men's and women's hockey, as well as athletes in freestyle skiing and skeleton. Yukon women's basketball star Sarah Strong is gaining national attention for her performance on the court and her unique personality off it. Strong, a sophomore, leads the top-ranked Huskies in points, rebounds, assists, steals, and blocks. She is known for her perfectionist approach and her preference for doing things her own way, both in basketball and in life. Strong spoke about learning from past mistakes and how she has worked to tune out social media criticism. She credits her family, especially her father, for helping her stay focused and calm under pressure. And now for the full weather forecast. Connecticut will see seasonably chilly temperatures for the rest of the work week, with highs in the upper 20s and lower 30s and mostly sunny skies. A fast-moving clipper system could bring a coating to 2 inches of snow Friday night into Saturday, followed by some of the coldest air of the season this weekend, with wind chills far below zero and high temperatures likely staying under 20 degrees. Thanks for listening. For more local news, visit ctinsider.com. This digest was partially generated by AI and then reviewed and edited by our newsroom staff.